all about, Miss Hare. Everything is going to turn out just fine.
I know, Mr. Tortoise. I just hope people will show up to try out for Aesop's acting ensemble.
Of course people will show up. I put an ad in backstage.
But what if they don't even think about Aesop? What about that, huh? I ask you? Well.
Oh, goodness. Take a breath.
Thank you, Mr. Tortoise. I feel much better. But really, what if none of the actors know about Aesop's Fables?
Everyone knows Aesop's Fables, even if they don't know they know.
I hope you're right. I think I hear some noise outside the door. Could it be actors coming to try out for a little company?
Of course it is. But remember, slow and steady.
Wins the race. Yes, I think I've heard that somewhere before. Can I let them in? Are we ready? Well, are we?
Settle down, Miss Hare. Let them in.
We have arrived! Greetings, I am Dame Patty, and this is Serena. As if you didn't know, I'm sure our reputations precede us, so feel free to send those other hack actors home. We're here!
Are you okay, miss?
That loud actor guy knocked you right over.
Perhaps you did not hear, Dame Patty. We are here. You can go now. Ta-ta, off you go.
Are you sure you're okay?
Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thank you.
But where are you four going?
Well, we kind of just assumed since Sir Reynard and Dame Patty are here, you wouldn't really need us.
No, we want you to stay. Everyone should have a chance.
Everyone should have a chance. Blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. Are you going to let your intern run things?
That intern is Miss Hare. And she and I are the ones who are going to run this acting company that you are auditioning for.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, Mrs. Hare. I thought you were a lowly intern. You look so young.
I'm fine, but even if I wasn't an intern, you should still be nice to me. You should be nice to everyone. Thank you, gentlemen, for helping me out. What are your names?
I'm Seymour, and this is my friend Kevin. Here are our headshots and resumes.
For your information, I am kind to all. Isn't that true, Dame Patty?
Excuse me, sir, but you did step on my friend Emma's foot, then you told her to get out of your way. I wouldn't call that kind.
Kate, it's fine. I'm sure he meant no harm. Here's our headshots and resumes, Miss Hare.
Thanks, ladies.
Silly little girls, you're lucky to be in the presence of Dame Patty and Sir Reynard.
Enough! You all are all trying out to be in Aesop's acting ensemble. So let's all work together. Miss Hare, I am reminded of one of the fables by the great Aesop called The Belly and the Members. Basically, all the parts of the body, the arms, the legs, the teeth, they get mad at the belly because he gets to just have the food. But what they don't realize is they wouldn't be able to do their job without belly. So they all decide they have to work together and buck up and do the right thing.
Someone needs to talk to this Aesop person about his titles, the belly, and his members. How gross.
Yes, will ASAP be present on these auditions? I've been reading some of his work, and I have a few suggestions.
As I was saying, what we learn from the belly and the members is that we all have to work together, just as you will all have to work together to perform these fables. And, Dame Patty, dear, I'm afraid Aesop will not be at today's tryout. Let's just say he lived a very long time ago.
I knew that. I was just testing the rest of you. We weren't making fun of you, Dame Patty.
I don't care if you were. I'm sure you're just jealous of me.
Speaking of jealousy, I am reminded of another favorite Aesop's fable. Dame Patty, would you like to play the lead in this one?
Of course I should play the lead. What else would I play?
What shall I play? The handsome hero? Or maybe the handsome villain? Maybe the handsome hero turned handsome villain. So what will it be, Mr. Tortoise?
I think you, along with the rest of these fine actors, will play townspeople. Except you. What's your name?
I'm Emma, sir.
Emma, you seem like a very nice young lady.
She is, Mr. Tortoise.
Well, I am going to ask you to play against type.
What does that mean?
It means that you play a character that's the opposite of who you are in real life.
I knew that.
Bet you didn't.
Oh, Dame Patty, you'll play Patty the milkmaid. This is her fable.
Can you remember that, Dame Patty? You're playing Patty, the milkmaid.
Yes, I'm playing Patty the milkmaid. Hey, are you making fun of me?
Kate, dear, let's be sweet.
Fine, but she started it.
Simon, you have a nice voice. Why don't you narrate for us?
It would be an honor. It would be an honor.
I just had enough of these.
Don't let them get to you, Kate. We could be townspeople together.
You're right. Let's work together.
I give you the fable of the milkmaid and her pail. Patty the milkmaid was going to the market with her pail on her head.
But soft 'tis the gentle plodding of Patty the milkmaid making her way forth to the marketplace.
Yes, Sir Reynard, I think we all gather that Patty is indeed on her way to the marketplace.
I'm merely trying to add class.
Let's get on with it. As Patty the milkmaid walked to the market, she began adding up the money she would get from the sale of the milk in her pail.
Okay, let me break it on down. I'll sell the milk in my pail and buy some fowl from farther ground.
I don't think she needs to buy fowl. She's foul enough on her own.
Don't stoop down, okay?
The fowl will lay eggs every morning. The eggs will be beautiful, perfect eggs that will produce beautiful, perfect chickens. I will sell these eggs and buy a new dress and a fabulous hat. All the young men will stop and talk to me when I go to the market. Oh, I can just see it now.
Lovely weather we're having it. Isn't it, Patty the milkmaid?
Step aside, vulgar man.
It is my dream and my story, and I thought he was kind of cute.
Oh, beautiful Patty, how I long to hold your hand and walk with you through the fields of flowers.
Oh, handsome townsperson, please go on. Please talk to me about me some more. I am, after all, so pretty in my new clothes that I bought them to sell with my Greek chickens.
Patty went on to dream about how she would make the other girls in town, like Polly the milkmaid, so jealous.
Oh, that Patty. Who does she think she is? Just because she has some fancy new clothes from the sale of her eggs with great chicks in them that she got from her fowl, that she purchased with her milk money, doesn't mean she's the cutest milkmaid in all the land.
Oh, Patty the milkmaid, you were the cutest milkmaid in all the land. I used to think Polly the milkmaid was the cutest, but now I see with mine eyes that thou art the cutest.
Oh man, I guess she is the cutest. That Patty, I'm consumed with jealousy.
It is to you, Patty the milkmaid, and only to you, that I can truly say, hubba hubba.
You hear that, Polly? This handsome townsperson guy just said hubba hubba to me. Me! All this because I'm a rich and beautiful chicken selling lady person.
As a final act of spite, Patty the milkmaid tossed her head back to laugh. And when she did,
That milkmaid seemed to have dropped her pail.
Poor thing, she seemed to be having such a happy daydream.
Oh no, Patty, is there anything I can do to help?
Patty the milkmaid realized she had to go home and tell her mother what had happened.
Let me play the mother. Please, come on.
If you really want to, dear, we'll continue with Kate in the role of mother.
So Patty the milkmaid got to her house. She told her mother about how she added up in her head how much money she would get for the milk. Then she told her mother about her idea to take that money and buy some fowl. The fowl would lay beautiful, perfect eggs and issue forth great chickens. She told her mother about her dream of a chicken-selling empire. She described all of the dresses and hats she would buy with her newfound wealth. She told her mother about the attention she would receive from the super cool townsmen and how jealous the other girls would be when her dream came true. Then she had to tell her mother how dreaming this dream made her toss her head back and laugh, which made her drop her pail of milk. Hence her dream of a chicken bird had died and washed away like so much milk. And do you know what her mother said to all of this?
Oh, Patty, you poor, silly, ridiculous, empty-headed little...
Stick to the story, Kate.
Okay. Patty, my milkmaid daughter, don't count your chickens before they hatch.
And that is the end of the fable, The Milkmaid and Her Pail by Aesop. Great job, everyone. That was wonderful. You all played your parts so well.
Gosh,
gosh, Dame Patty, you're such a wonderful actress. It was an honor to do that fable with you.
Thank you so much. No one has ever been so nice to me before. You were quite good, and so was your friend, too.
Thanks, Dame Patty.
I think I really learned something today. Thanks, girls.
Excuse me, Devin, Leroy, I have some notes for you. You were both terrible in that fable, and I'm going to tell you how you can do better.
Rainer, dear, their names are Kevin and Seymour, and I think they did a wonderful job in that fable.
I am suddenly reminded of another fable by Aesop.
I know just what you're thinking. Okay, let's go.
Remember, dear, slow and steady.
Wins the race. Yes, I think I've heard that somewhere before. Okay, everyone, here are the parts. Kate, you can play the sun. Kevin, you can play the wind. Shouldn't Sir Raynard play the wind? He is full of hot air.
I beg your pardon, young lady?
No time to fight, let's go. Sir Raynard will play the man.
Shouldn't Kate play the man? She always acts like
And how would you know what a man acts like?
Oh my, we are in desperate need of a fable, aren't we?
That's why we need to get moving. Dame Patty and Emma, would you like to take turns narrating?
No problem.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we give you
The Fable of the Wind and the Sun by Aesop.
One day the wind and the sun were fighting over which one was stronger.
I am the wind. I cause great chaos when I use my mighty force. I'm the stronger one of us.
Oh, please. I'm the sun. I make beautiful daylight. I make things grow. I'm the stronger.
Just then they spied a man wearing a cloak traveling down the road.
Sir Raynard, that's your cue. Start traveling.
Couldn't you get someone else to do this? It's a very small role with no lines.
Your attitude is really quite bad. You're making me very angry.
Darling, take a breath. Sir Raynard, I know that you can do wonders with this role. I mean, you are a very talented and good actor, so would you please work your magic with this role?
Well, when you put it like that, certainly.
You see that man there with the cloak?
Yes.
Whoever can get it off of him shall be the stronger. What do you think?
Sounds simple enough. Who goes first?
You may go first, old friend.
Okay, but you may regret that.
So the sun took a rest behind a cloud, and the wind went to work. He blew. He blew harder.
But with each increase in wind gust, the man only clutched his cloak tighter around him. Finally, the wind blew the strongest, mightiest gust ever. The man was thrown from one side of the road to the other.
All the while, the man held his cloak tightly around himself for protection. Exhausted, the wind gave up.
I give up. But let me tell you a little something, sunshine. If that didn't get his cloak off, nothing will.
You may be right.
The sun shone bright. She was radiant and lovely.
The man soon found it too warm to walk with his cloak on.
Yes!
I'm sure we can all guess the moral of this fable.
No, I don't think I can.
Kindness has more effect than severity.
Beg pardon?
Being kind will get you what you want. Being mean or cruel won't help you at all. Do you understand now, Sir Raynard?
No, I don't. Maybe if I had a better role in that last fable, it would be a wee bit more clear.
I think it was very clear, Sir Raynard. Maybe you are just being modest.
We haven't done one of my favorites, like Torque and the Shepherd Boy. Can we please come on, Tortoise? Can we?
That's a great one.
Okay, so actors, do any of you know the Shepherd Boy story?
Guess you were going to have to do this fable. But make sure to remember, slow and steady.
Yeah, someone said he wins a race. Seymour, you had to set up the last fable. Would you like to be the Shepherd Boy?
I'd love to.
Everyone else, here's the deal. Girls are sheep, boys are townspeople. Everyone got it? Good, let's go.
This is really too much. In the last fable, I had no lines, and in this one, I play livestock. I think not.
Suit yourself. Everyone else, let's hop to it.
Remember, pace yourself.
Once upon a time, there was a shepherd boy.
Bad.
shepherd boy became bored, and his mind began to wander.
I'm bored. How can I make life more exciting?
Then an idea came into his head.
I know. I'll yell out that there's a wolf trying to attack my herd of sheep. I mean, Kevin, the sheep. Yeah, yelling about a wolf will perk things up around here. What do you think, Kevin? Bah!
The shepherd boy ignored Kevin the sheep's protest and shouted loud enough for the townspeople to hear.
Help! Help! A wolf is attacking Kevin! Help! Help!
What the shepherd boy didn't know was that there really was a wolf nearby, watching and listening to the whole thing. Come on, Sir Reynard. I need help with the wolf character. Please help or this whole fable will come to a complete halt.
Oh, great. Another forest creature. Okay, here we go. Oh, you silly shepherd boy. I'm watching you.
All the townsfolk came running.
We're on our way, shepherd boy.
We'll save you.
Shepherd boy, are you okay? How's Kevin? Where's the wolf? When the townsfolk got to the shepherd boy, he was on the ground shaking.
Shepherd boy, no need to shake with fear. We're here to help you.
I'm not shaking with fear. I'm shaking with laughter. You should see your faces. Oh, this is hilarious.
You mean there's no wolf?
Is Kevin the sheep hurt?
Not at all. That's what's so funny. You thought a wolf was attacking Kevin, but he's fine. Oh my goodness, this is rich.
This isn't funny at all. We were worried about you. We thought you and Kevin were in real danger. Let's get it out of here, ladies. You interrupted our knitting circle.
This made the shepherd boy laugh even harder.
Is shepherd boy okay?
I think he's laughing even harder. Let's go.
I'm glad you're not hurt, shepherd boy.
And with that, the townsfolk went back to their knitting circle. But do you think that the shepherd boy learned his lesson?
Uh-oh, Kevin. Guess who's bored again? Guess what I'm gonna do?
Kevin the sheep couldn't believe what he was hearing.
Bad idea!
The wolf could not believe his good fortune.
I cannot believe my good fortune.
The shepherd boy couldn't contain himself any longer. He let out a mighty yell.
Help me, there's a wolf, a big, horrible, scary wolf. Help me, no joke. Seriously, a real wolf.
Now the townsfolk weren't the kind to be fooled twice, but the kindly townsperson Emma persuaded the others to run with her to check.
Just in case shepherd boy and Kevin are hurt?
Okay.
But when they got there, well, see for yourself.
Gosh, you girls are fast runners. Wow, this is funny. I scream and you run. Oh, I could do this all day. Good times.
Shame on you, shepherd boy. I thought you were really in trouble. I even convinced my friends to come with me to help you. I guess you think I'm a fool.
Yeah, but a funny fool.
Come on, let's go. With all this running around, we're getting behind on our knitting.
Sorry, girls. I thought he was really in trouble. I'm a fool.
No, you're not. You're a nice person. Come on, let's get out of here.
The ladies left. Shepherd boy was very pleased with himself.
I'm one funny guy, right, Kev?
Bad.
It had been a long morning of fun for the shepherd boy. He was tired.
I'm tired. I think I'm gonna take a little rest. Hey, Kev, keep a lookout for the wolves, would you? Oh boy, I cracked myself up.
He fell into a deep sleep. The wolf saw his chance and made his move.
It is finally time for my big scene. Little pig, let me in.
Sir Reynard, I think you're thinking of another story.
Oh, yes, you're quite right. Just let me try that again. Shepherd boy, awaken and behold the dreadful visage that towers before you.
Quit fooling around, Kevin.
This angered the wolf.
Wake up, you silly shepherd.
Yikes, it's a wolf! Help! Someone help me, it's a scary wolf!
The shepherd boy was so loud that he could be heard in town.
I think I hear that shepherd boy again.
Oh, that's just the limit. If you don't mind, ladies, I think I'm just gonna listen to my music. If he thinks I'm falling for that again, he's nuts.
Let's all just listen to some music and block out that big fella.
Where are those ladies? I need help! Why aren't they running to help me? Help!
You made the women feel foolish. They won't fall for your tricks again.
But it's real this time! You're a big scary wolf and I need help!
Well, dear boy, I know that, and you know that, but they think you're just playing.
Oh, Kevin, I should have never grown up and our help will not come! Oh, Kevin, I've been such a fool.
I'll leave the rest to your imagination, but believe you me, it wasn't pretty. And that is the fable of the boy who cried wolf.
about today.
Would you stop that positive Patty routine? Dame Patty, this is an audition. It is dog eat dog. Everyone is out for themselves. Stop being so nice. Nice doesn't get you anywhere.
How can you hear these fables and not learn something? I don't want to be harsh like the wind. I want to be warm like the sun.
I'm getting this job. I always ace my auditions. I'm gonna get this one too. You just watch.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Stop it, and please stop it with the nice act.
We came in here being very mean. I don't want to be that way. I need to build up a little goodwill.
Hearing Dame Patty saying something about goodwill makes me think of another fable.
Are you thinking of the ant and the grasshopper? I'm right, aren't I? I got it, didn't I?
Yes, Miss Hare, you are correct. Let's see. Kate, why don't you play the grasshopper? And Kevin, you were so great as the sheep. Why don't you play the industrious ant? And Dame Patty, why don't you narrate?
Everyone else, let's take a break and watch. Who knows, we might learn something.
Doubt it.
Once upon a time, there was a grasshopper.
I love the smell of fresh grass in the morning. Oops, I guess it's not morning anymore. I slept through the morning, and I almost slept through lunch too. This is the life.
The grasshopper, as you can see, was very lazy. She loved to sleep and dance and play her days away. Grasshopper was wasting another day when she noticed her friend Ant coming up the road with armloads of food and supplies.
Hey, Aunt, what's up?
I'm collecting food for winter.
Can't hear you.
I said I'm collecting food for winter.
What?
I said I'm collecting food for the winter.
No need to yell, dude. Chill out.
Oh, sorry. I'm collecting food for the winter, you know, when food is scarce.
And don't you see? The sun is out. It's a beautiful day. Let's just hang out, dance, and play.
And what do you suggest I do with all these food and supplies?
Don't know, don't care. Winter's a long ways away. Let's just have fun now. Dance with me.
I think you're a fun girl and all, but now it's time for work. Winter's closer than you think, you know? You want to have you can some preserves?
No, I want to dance.
Well, I have to get back to the ant farm. They're expecting me.
Whatever, you big party pooper. Later.
Bye! And with that, Ant was gone.
What a dud.
The grasshopper continued to party her days away. And Ant continued to prepare for the cold winter ahead.
I wonder what that silly ant is doing. Oh well, gotta dance.
I have all the ingredients for a tasty winter soup. Yum!
Grasshopper partied, Ant put food away for the winter. Then winter came.
I'm tired. I'm cold. I don't have any energy.
She was tired and weak. Finally, she sat down and waited for the end. That's when Ant happened by.
I love winter. Hey, Grasshopper, is that you?
Yes, it's me. Is that you, Ant?
You look sick and sad. What's the matter?
I'm so tired and hungry.
Oh, what's the problem? Just go to your pantry and get some of the food you put away for winter.
I don't have any food put away.
Oh, you mean you didn't put any food away for the winter? But I thought I saw you dancing and playing a little while ago. I just thought you could start getting ready for the cold season.
No, I never did. I'm so ashamed.
Listen, you could come over to my farm. I could get you a meal. I won't let you starve to death. But next year.
Next year, I'll help you out. I'll carry stuff, make stuff, whatever you need me to do.
And the grasshopper did help the next year. She was the best helper ever because she had learned the hard way to be prepared for the days of necessity. And that is the story of the ant and the grasshopper.
What? Basically, I think the moral of this fable is that your actions today can have consequences tomorrow.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, the Aesop's fable about the ant and the grasshopper, the one we just saw, remember, just now?
Oh,
I fell asleep. But I thought the moral of the story was that grasshoppers can't dance.
That's about all I can stand. I am a patient man, but this is just too much. Sir Reynard, I want you to leave this audition. I will not tolerate a rotten attitude.
You can't make me leave. What will you do? Who's gonna play your handsome role?
Seymour and Kevin will do just fine.
Does that mean Kevin and I are in?
You're in.
Yeah!
And ladies, you all are so very talented. You're in as well.
Yes!
Now, frankly, I was worried about Dame Patty, but she seems to have learned her lesson.
I have, Mr. Tortoise. I don't want to be full of myself like Patty the milkmaid. I want to be nice and get along with everyone.
Good to hear it. So, Sir Reynard, we thank you for coming, but we will not be needing you anymore. So please, please, please have a good day.
Miss Hare, you are also in charge. What have you to say? Surely you can recognize what a massive talent I am.
Sir Reynard, no one is saying you aren't talented. You've proven that. But you've also been very disagreeable and hard to work with. So I have to agree with Mr. Tortoise. Goodbye, sir. I hope you've learned something here today, but I fear you haven't.
I don't want to be a part of your ridiculous acting company anyway.
Sir Reynard, don't be full of sour grapes.
I almost forgot about that fable. Hey, Mr. Tortoise, may I speak to you for a moment? Whisper, 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 whisper.
Sir Reynard, I think that there might be one more role that you could play for us. Would you be willing to do that?
Why should I?
Come on, what have you got to lose?
Please give us the benefit of your talent one last time.
Maybe we could learn something from you.
That's laying on a bit thick. Let him go if he wants to. He obviously doesn't want to act.
Young lady, I'm an actor, and actors act. So tell me the part that I will play, and then I will leave you, and you will be sorry.
Sir Reynard, you will be playing the role of Fox in The Fox and the Grapes.
You put me on the spot, Mr. Tortoise. That's not a story in which I'm familiar, but I'm sure I can rise to the occasion.
Lovely. Seymour, will you narrate for us?
My
All
pleasure.
right, from the top, The Fox and the Grapes.
On a hot summer's day, there was a fox walking through an orchard. He was thirsty.
Oh, I'm parched. Alas, 'tis accursed, tormenting morn. Methinks I shall perish from this sweltering heat.
The fox finds some beautiful grapes just ripening on a vine which hung over a lofty branch.
Doth my eyes deceive me? Or are those grapes the most round, juicy, delicious-looking fruit to ever grace our parish lands? Oh, happy grapes sent from heaven to cure me from all the effects of the vile's discontented rays.
This is a bit much, don't you think?
Be nice. He's really acting up a storm.
The fox had to have the grapes.
Lovely vine, I beseech thee, yield up the mercy of your grapey goodness.
The mercy of my grapey goodness. Y'all, what do you want me to do here? I don't think the vine has any lines.
Hey, dear, continue to stand straight and strong. That's all you have to do.
Anything you say, Mr. Tortoise.
The fox prepared himself for a mighty leap.
I've readied myself.
The fox took a few steps and made a running jump for the grapes.
That wasn't my best work. I shall attempt it again.
No dice, or should I say, no grapes.
Oh, elusive grape nectar, why must you taunt me? I shall have you. You will be mine.
The fox readied himself for the biggest leap of all.
Oh, fie upon you! You are no doubt sour grapes. I didn't want you anyway.
The moral of the story is,
It's easy to dislike what you cannot have.
and that is Aesop's beloved fable of the fox and the grapes.
Woe is me. I've been silly and foolish just like the fox. I'll take my leave now. Best of luck with Aesop's acting ensemble. I know it will be a great success.
I don't think he's acting anymore.
No, Kate, I'm not. I'm truly sorry for my behavior. Good day.
Sir Raynard, have you learned your lesson?
I have. Too late, I'm afraid.
A wise person once said, "It's never too late."
Was that wise person Aesop?
No, it was me, just then. Weren't you listening?
I think what we're saying is, would you come back and play with us? Is everyone in agreement?
Yes! Friends, if you were to give me another chance, I would make the world of it.
Then you're in. Congratulations and welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. I shall do my best work for you all.
And we will do our best work for you, sir.
Good job, Sir Raynard. I know it's hard to change.
I guess you would know, wouldn't you, Patty?
I'm so glad you left the dark side, Ray Ray.
Does that remind you of anything, my love?
Yes, my sweet husband, it does. What? What?
Are you two married?
Oh yes, we've been married years and years now.
Seems like only yesterday to me.
I think I kind of remember this fable.
Yeah, but I don't remember it ending like that.
That part always gets left out. Dramatic license, I guess.
For me, it's the best part.
How does it start?
The hare was once bragging to the other animals about her speed.
Oh yes, I remember it now. I was boasting to my friends Molly Mouse and Sally Squirrel.
That was the first time I saw you. I was out with my friend, Frankie Frog.
As I was saying, girls, I am so fast. I can beat anyone in a race. I'm always the first one, and that makes me the best one.
Who is that divine little bunny?
Ribbit. It's Harriet Hare. She's so full of herself just because she's the fastest. She thinks she's the best.
Squeak, squeak. Tell us again how you beat silly old Jack Rabbit in a race around Foley.
It was so easy to beat Jack Rabbit. He ran out of steam after a couple of blocks.
I saw that race. You hopped by Church Square Park fast as lightning. I had just popped out of a stroller that I was borrowing some snacks from. Then along came silly old Jack Rabbit. He knew he was beat. You could just tell by looking at him.
Squeak, squeak. Sally Squirrel, you have to be careful about borrowing things from strollers. I don't think the humans like it that much.
The little humans don't mind. They love to chase me all around the park.
Excuse me, girls, but I think I was telling you about how fast I am when I was so rudely interrupted.
Squeak. Sorry, Harriet. Tell us more stories. You're so cool.
Yep, she's the fastest and the coolest.
She sure is.
Ribbit, don't get any ideas. She is way out of your league.
You know what I think, girls? I think I can beat anyone in a race around Foley. Let's face it, I've already won races with Dave Dog, Clara Cat, and Pete Possum. I'm the fastest. No one will ever beat me in a race.
I'll take that challenge, you beautiful bunny, you.
None of the animals could believe what they were hearing.
Dude, I'm not believing this. What are you doing?
I'm going to race her.
What's your name, Turtle Boy?
Toby Tortoise.
Toby, I was only talking to serious racers, not jokers.
No joke. I want to race you.
Squeak, squeak. Let's go. I don't think he knows who you are.
A little respect for the fastest and the coolest girl in all of Foley, please.
It is with respect and admiration that I wish to challenge you to a race around Foley.
Stop playing games. You know that I'd only embarrass you. Go chew on some lettuce and leave me alone.
But Toby persisted.
I'm not worried about being embarrassed. You might be worried about being embarrassed if I win.
This made the girls collapse.
Dude, stop. Now, you just sound nutty.
I don't care.
When Harriet and the girls finally recovered from their laughing fit, Harriet Hare said,
Okay, Toby, I'll race you. This won't take long at all. Plus, I have an errand to do for my mom. So, I'll get my errands done and beat you in a race. At the same time.
Squeak, squeak. You're not only fast, you're a multitasker too.
You're the coolest.
So it was decided. The race was on.
Ribbit, racers, on your mark. Get set.
Tortoise plodded slowly but surely down the road.
Ribbit! Toby! Toby, are you sure you want to do this?
Can't talk right now. I'm in the zone.
The zone?
Yes, my runner's high kicked in a few feet ago, and I'm really burning rubber now.
Ribbit, whatever you say, dude.
Harriet was so sure that she would win, she stopped at the little market to do some shopping for her mother.
Got my errand done and had a yummy carrot sandwich.
Toby plodded on.
Oh, I think my training is really paying off.
Just then, Harriet came out of nowhere and began running circles around Toby.
Why don't you just give up, Toby? You're too slow. I've already gone shopping, ate some lunch, and had groceries home to my mother. You can't beat me. I'm too fast.
That may be true, but I'm not giving up.
Whatever you say.
Okay.
Just don't come crying to me when you lose.
Okay, but I want you to know that you are welcome to cry to me if you lose.
Toby Tortoise, you're so funny.
And with that, Harriet Hare ran out of sight.
I think I'm in love.
Harriet Hare was feeling pretty good about herself. It was a lovely day. She had had a carrot sandwich. She finished her errand for her mother, and she was about to win another race.
I think I'll just take a little nap.
She curled up in a little bunny ball and was about to dream her bunny dreams when Sally Squirrel and Molly Mouse woke her up.
Harriet, wake up! What are you doing?
Squeak, you're in the middle of a race.
Really, girls, I am so not worried.
Yeah, you're right.
Squeak, what were we thinking?
So, all the girls curled up and took an afternoon nap.
Meanwhile, Toby plodded on.
I'm burning some serious calories now. What's that I see in the distance? It's the finish line.
Indeed, it was the finish line.
Ribbit, dude, hurry up! You can win! Those silly girls are sleeping! I'm not believing this!
Toby was mere inches away from finishing when Harriet and the girls woke up.
And the winner
He's going to win!
And the winner, by your nose, or should I say shall, is Toby Tortoise. What an upset for Harriet Hare.
Ribbit, are you kidding me? You won? Dude! Toby Tortoise beat Harriet Hare?
Squeak, don't rub it in. Can't you see how sad Harriet is?
That Toby cheated. I demand a rematch.
He didn't cheat. He won fair and square. I was cocky and spent all my time bragging. I've been such a silly, foolish hare. It's true, slow and steady does win the race.
And that's the end of Aesop's famous fable, The Tortoise and the Hare.
But that's not really the end, is it?
No, it's not. I knew she was a really smart bunny, even though she acted like such a bragger. She just got caught up in being first all the time. After the race,
Our eyes met, and I knew I would spend the rest of my life with this handsome, steady, slow-moving man.
That is so beautiful. I guess we aren't the only ones who had to learn from our past bad behavior.
It's true, I was a conceited, obnoxious little bunny, but with Toby's help and forgiveness, I grew up. I'm still a little impatient sometimes.
sometimes.
Yes, sometimes. This is one of those times. I'm impatient to take down that sign for tryouts. We have our Aesop's acting ensemble.
And I couldn't be happier. All right, people, let's get to work. We have hundreds of fables to rehearse.
Hundreds? Wow, that's a lot of lessons.
Some people need a lot of lessons.
Are you talking about me?
She sure is.
Okay, you're such a spunky little joker. Let's get to work.